Hello everybody and welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday and we are off to... we're gonna head to Holbury first, cause... Modestoke, whatever. We're going in gym order. That's what we're doing. Plus, you know, I'd rather see Nessa than Kabu. For no reason in particular. Anywho, let's just heal up our Pokemon, because Shu took a bit of damage there. Hopefully we don't have to fight another Pokemon with a Fairy-type move. Or Flying or Psychic, because I don't plan on moving Sawk out of the front. He's got very good type coverage, and also he's the lowest level, so it makes sense to have Sawk in front. Woo! Alright, let's go see what Nessa's up to. Probably dealing with another Dynamax Pokemon. Don't get too close, you lot. Things are pretty dangerous here. You know the situation. All the staff and spectators all right? Yes, they took shelter just a short while ago. You know, the more I look at you three, the more I see how odd a little group you are. Leave us alone. We came here to help you out. And I'm grateful for it. That Dynamax Pokemon's power is so intense, I'm sure it'd give me trouble. I'd feel a lot more confident about it if you all joined the battle. Let's do it! Yep, let's go! Doesn't even give me the option to set up first, but that's fine, because I healed already. So we're good! Ooh, a Gyarados. Ooh, actually, that's real good for me, because I have Thunder Punch, and I can turn it into max whatever the move is. So, wait, what? Inner Focus? I thought that just prevented flinching, but I guess it also prevents Intimidate? That's an interesting buff. Hold on, does it say that in the description? No, it doesn't. It's just like a hidden thing that Inner Focus does. Interesting. Alright, so what does Max Lightning do? Electric Terrain? I don't remember what Electric Terrain does, but this should be fine. Go, Max Lightning! I'm going to be the carry this time. I tanked last time, I'm gonna carry this time. At least that's the plan. It might have a flying move. Crap, I didn't think about that. Maybe I should have switched. What do I have? What else do I have to fight Gyarados? Max Geyser? That's fine. Totally fine. We should be able to take that. Oh, didn't even go for us. Went for Obstagoon. Starts raining? Yeah, that's what I thought. Snapshot? Again, Hop, you picked the wrong Pokemon. I mean, if you go with that one for Kabu's gym, that would make sense, but... Oh, Jesus. Shu! Shu, calm down. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Alright, okay, well, that was, genuinely wasn't expecting to one-shot it. Because of everyone's help, no one was hurt, and we were able to return the tide of the situation. Ha, get it, because she's a water-type gym leader. I'll keep that Pokemon at Holbury Stadium until it can fully recover. Holiday, if you ever need my help, just let me know. Oh, Rare League card. I should check these out, actually. Suppose I'll see you later, then? Thank you so much for your help, truly. Alright. We know where we're going next, but actually, yeah, let's check out some League cards, because I actually haven't read these. Oh. Oh, she's beautiful! What the hell? Stop being beautiful! Anyway, League cards. I'm gonna flip them and read them. Leon is known far and wide for taking part in the gym challenge at the tender age of 10 years old, and even more so for claiming victory in the Champion Cup on his first attempt. Oh, hey, like me. Ever since that victory, he and his partner Charizard have remained unbeaten in both league and exhibition matches. He is called the unbeatable champion and is a hero to many trainers, but he has but one weakness, a dismal sense of direction. But don't worry, wherever he ends up, he makes sure everyone has a champion time. This card's a little outdated. He is called the Unbeatable Champion? No, he was called the Unbeatable Champion. Not anymore. Alright, Hop's lead card, okay. This Pokemon trainer got endorsed to take part in the gym challenge by his brother, the reigning champion, former reigning champion, Leon. Hop claims to have watched all Leon's matches. Commentators speculate that as a result, he might be quite the force to be reckoned with. The champion himself has said that his brother has potential, but his carefully hoarded knowledge can go to waste as he tends to get easily flustered in battle. It's said that Hop's partner Wooloo is a great help to him both in battle and with chores around the house. Oh, that's pretty neat. Milo! This trainer was born as the son of farmers. He has honed his strength, stamina, and skill as a Pokemon trainer from a young age by working together with his Pokemon. Because of his gentle nature, he has trouble going all out on weaker opponents, which is why his gym is the first one for challengers to attempt during the gym challenge. He always wears his boots, as apparently they let him dig in his heels when he needs to. Nice. Alright, there's Nessa's regular card. Her father is a fisher, and her mother works in the marketplace. Perhaps because of her parents, she grew up playing with water-type Pokemon, and eventually made it all the way to being a gym leader. She met Sonia during their gym challenge, and they continue to be close friends. Nessa often gives Sonia fresh seafood from Hulbury. She has declared that Milo of Turffield is her rival, but Milo responded by saying that his rival is himself. Oof. Rejected. Rose, alright. Mr. Rose is in fact a talented trainer, coming in second place for a past Champion Cup. As the chairman of the Pokemon League, and as the president of a large business conglomerate, he is truly a hero to the Galar region. Was. Working tirelessly to ensure its prosperity. His thoughts and words don't always match, and thus many say it's hard to tell what he's talking about. Yes. In fact, it is said that only his secretary can tell what his true intent is. Note the above text was submitted by his secretary. Yeah. Bede. Bede spent some time living in an orphanage after his family ran into some trouble when he was young. He always had difficulty getting along with others and would constantly get into fights. That is until one day Chairman Rose visited the facility. Rose gave Bede a Pokemon, which changed Bede's life forever. He showed talent as a trainer and threw himself into Pokemon battles, becoming stronger by the day. He has joined the gym challenge with an endorsement from the chairman himself, and Bede plans to prove that the chairman's faith was not misplaced, and he kinda did. Kinda? Sorta? Kabu is a Pokemon trainer who was invited from the Hoenn region. There were a few times where he was very close to becoming champion, but victory always seemed to elude him at the last moment. Because of this, he adopted a no-holds-barred approach to battling for a time, but even that did not bring the results he wanted. He even dropped to the minor division at one point, but after a fantastic battle with Leon, he regained faith in his own potential. His motto is to keep learning and training as long as he's alive. So I heard a theory, actually, that Kabu might be the person that Flannery replaced as a gym leader in Hoenn, which is kind of a theory that I like. It seems pretty neat. It'd be a neat little connection there. Alright, B. And I also actually heard a rumor that Iris from 5th Gen, like the champion in Part 2, 8th gym leader in Part 1 of 5th Gen, is related to Hop and Leon, which makes sense because they have the same eye and hair color, which would also be a pretty cool connection. Anyway, about B. Given special attention from her parents, Bee trained hard with her partner Pokemon since a very young age. This has honed her judgment skills, and she is able to remain calm and collected even when facing dire situations in battle. This leads many to think she lacks emotion, but the truth seems to be that she doesn't want to show weakness. She is sometimes known to show her true feelings to her partner Pokemon during battles. She is secretly a huge fan of various sweets, and this has recently been found out by her fans. The additional attention has made enjoying sweets a little difficult. Oh, poor Bee. Opal. Opal is the oldest gym leader in the Galar region. She took over for her mother 70 years ago and has kept the position since. However, she feels that her own values have reached their limits, and thus she is currently looking for a worthy successor. Well, was. She claims that she gives deliberately tricky quizzes because people reveal their true nature, or their true colors when in a pinch, but many speculate that in reality she does it out of pure spite. Frankly, I'd believe either one. Raihan! Raihan is commonly regarded as the most skilled gym leader in the Galar region. He has striven for victory in every environment, and as a result he has adopted a battle style where he utilizes weather effects to their fullest. That could have been useful to read beforehand. It is rumored that he could easily become another region's champion should he choose to move, but it seems that to Raihan, defeating Leon is much more important. His uploaded selfies are quite popular. Occasionally he'll post a photo that only shows a sandstorm. Nice. That's useful. Mori's got a pretty plain lead card. As a child, she was timid and a bit more of a crybaby. However, she became more cheerful as she played with the Pokemon she received from her brother, and her talents as a trainer also grew greatly. She joined the gym challenge because she wishes to breathe life back into her dilapidated hometown. But she says she has been somewhat distracted by the boutiques throughout Galar. Though many in Spikeman see her as a local celebrity, she herself has no interest in pursuing fame. However, she says she does appreciate the support of Team Yell, her personal cheering squad. That's pretty neat. Gordy, I know nothing of you. Gordy is a young rising star that many suspect will be the champion someday. Though Rock-type Pokemon are typically known for being rough and unrelenting, Gordy has worked hard to achieve victory through a refined and graceful battle style. He always tries to keep his fans happy, and thus is very popular among the audience. On the other hand, he has the surprising tendency of shutting himself away in the locker room when he is defeated, making post-defeat interviews a rarity. This doesn't bother most of his fans though, and they see his behavior as endearing. I get it. You're bummed, you need some time to get over it. Makes sense. Spikeman lacks a power spot that would allow Pokemon Dynamax, and thus not many fans come to visit the town. Pierce feels responsible for allowing his town to fall into obscurity and dilapidation. Once in battle, Pierce tends to get riled up and will often reveal his strategy early on, but he has the strength and skill to triumph regardless. However, his true passions are singing and songwriting, and his talents in these fields are well known. As such, he currently hopes that his younger sister will take over as gym leader. Interesting that that's a published fact. Milo's rare card. Okay. Though his record isn't the best due to his focus on simply having fun in battles, Milo himself is incredibly strong. The rolls of hay he used in his gym challenge each weigh over 770 pounds, yet Milo can roll them around easily. Wooloo tend to roll around too, and sometimes they can get carried away and roll out of the gym stadium. It has become common in Turffield to see the whole town chasing after Milo, who is in turn chasing after a stray Wooloo, along with a Yamper. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty strong, being able to roll around 700-pound bales of hay. Like, wow. Nessa, holy crap. Nessa is incredibly popular. I can see why. Both as a gym leader and as a model. Okay, that's a model shot, got it. That makes sense. Many people even think the gym leader Nessa and the model Nessa are two different people, since she shows a completely different attitude in each role. She had the misfortune of being defeated in the first match of the finals, and those who knew of her indomitable nature worried that this would impact her work as a model. Despite her loss, she was still able to give her fans a perfect smile. Things were not nearly as peaceful with her gym, however. Yeah, this card must have been just printed, because that just happened. Anywho. My card is still great. Anywho. Let's head over to Motostoke now. Spent a lot of time reading cards, let's go to Motostoke. Now I'll just read them as I get them. Just the loading screen. Okay, cool. I guess I maybe could have flown to the one up top. And am I healed? Okay, yeah, we're good. I don't think Shu took any damage in that last fight, so actually, yeah, we're fine. Okay. Now, the lift that kills you definitely would kill you. Anyway. I feel like I've mentioned that every time I've taken that lift, but it's just very striking to me. Hello, Cabo. Champion Holiday, and Pierce, and Hop 2. Mr. Cabo, I'm glad you remembered me. Of course I do. You two were red hot after all. I'll never forget seeing you off after you completed your first leg of the gym challenge. Don't think we really got time for a friendly chin wag. Right, actually, the situation's been getting pretty bad over at the stadium. Yeah, that'd be why we're here. Ah, brilliant. The opponent's a bit too much to take on single-handedly, so I was wondering what to do. But with all you at my side, my confidence in this battle is burning brighter by the minute. Let's begin. Nice. Alright, let's do it! A Torkoal, you say? I don't have anything super effective on it, but I can at least throw some max knuckles at it. And hop. Okay, you did bring Inteleon this time, that's good. Drought, okay. That's fine. None of us here are weak to fire, so we should be fine. Dynamax. And Max Knuckle. Go! Raise everyone's attack. So that we can all take it down quicker. Yeah. It's nice that they let you, do max raid battles in the story, kinda, sorta. Like, yes, this is post-game, but it's nice. It's nice. Like, you're doing it with, like, your rival and the gym leaders, which is cool. It's cool to see them do things other than just be gym leaders. I do wonder if we're going to every gym, though, because, I mean, some of the gym leaders stand out more than others. I'm looking at you, Gordy. Kind of forgettable. Pretty sure by the time next gen comes out, I won't remember Gordy. It also doesn't help that Gordy is a version exclusive. Yes, I'm aware that Gordy is a version exclusive. Another Max Knuckle! Let's do it! Nice. Good job. Shoot, did you take any damage there? No, I wasn't really paying that much attention. I probably should have been, but I wasn't. Looks like we were able to extinguish things this time. I'll let this Pokemon rest here at Modestoke Stadium until it gets its energy back. And Holiday, and should you have need of my help, please do not hesitate to ask. They all have a different way of saying, hey, if you want help, hit me up. Don't worry, I know. You all have more work that needs to be done, yes? Go forward, youths. I wish you well. Thanks. Beep, beep, beep. That's the... Hey, Holiday, is your Rotom phone ringing? Wow, I think that's the first time we've ever seen the Rotom phone used as a phone. Holiday, we've got trouble. Those two weirdos have showed up at the Pokemon lab. What? Sonia, are you alright? They keep rudely demanding I hand over the wishing stars. I'm alright for now, but get over here quick, okay? These guys are right creepy. What are those two doing going after wishing stars? We've got to help Sonia and get back that rusted shield. And the sword. Let's hurry to the Pokemon lab. He really doesn't think anything through. Sure does make him seem a proper fool. Nah, I guess the word would be reckless. We're headed to the Pokemon lab next, right? Guess I'll stick by you till we see this through. I don't think I got Kabu's rare lead card. Hold on. Oh, I did. Okay. Oh, it's him when he's younger. That's cool. Alright. Interview with Challenger Kabu. Question. How do you see your own battle style, Kabu? Just straightforward, direct? I'm still young, so I try to keep things simple. Just burn as hot as I can, you know? Still, I've hit a bit of a losing streak, so I've tried incorporating Will-O-Wisp into my Pokemon's moveset. That's one thing I want to tell everyone. Experiment with every possibility of your Pokemon. Moves, abilities, items, try everything, and there's sure to be a path forward. Yeah, it's true. Like, you can actually benefit from, like, you notice, like, a really common thing for people to do when they play Pokemon is to only use damaging moves. But you'll notice that when I was playing, playing through this game, sometimes I stopped to use stat buffing moves or status moves. Because sometimes that's the right thing to do. Back to Witchers, though. We're gonna see what's happening at the Pokemon Lab next time. Whoops. Because, as for this episode, that's a wrap. Strategy is especially important when you're battling other people.